Lwaki dio temwagise hustlers? Because Hustle King and Hustle Chief and then now executives.
Because you are the bosses in music. That's why I made ourselves. Yeah, I've been a boss in music for the last 5 years.
Eyo tugenda kujjayo. Let me start with the name. Lwaki mwalonze weri.
Kubanga tuli ba boss.
Boss, the executives.
Executives.
Yes.
That's the name of the deal.
Yes.
Kati Hustle King ne Hustle Chief bijja bitya.
That is our hustle names. But for me, Hustle King has been a while. Like my little brother, it's called Ray. He nicknamed me Hustle King like about 3 years ago. Because like I hustle too much. Like I always make it out. That's how I get up Hustle King.
Muna gwa mpulisa sawa zino kiringo kene nchana uli anti manager Roger yayimbi. That is exactly the situation we're having here. Obokuuliranga Jeff Chiwa nga yayimbi. Why exactly did you decide to do music? After being a manager of a lot of artists. So by the way, some people could be wondering who I'm talking to and the artists you've managed.
Okay, my name is Paul Orr. That's what most people know me as. But my stage name is Hustle King. The king of hustle. But I'm a businessman.
Okay.
I've been in the industry for a while. I think I've invested over $1 billion in the music industry in Uganda. Or more, actually.
Okay,
so, yeah, over. I've worked with Latinum.
He was your first artist, Latinum?
No. Initially, I was working with Ray Heavens, Sheena Skies, and Nemesis. And then later on, I signed Latinum. From Latinum to Alan Tonix. From Alan Tonix to Caesars. Yeah.
You ditched all of them and said, you know what, actually,
we are doing this for fun. But you know when music is in your blood, it's just a vibe. Even when you go to studio, we don't write the songs. We just go and vibe and come up with something. Yeah.
So muri kubiri byadumpa wine byayimba twabisuddeyo mulondeyo. How do you link up with the Hustle Chief now? Guli Hustle King.
Hustle Chief is my friend from high school.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also a businessman like myself. He's also a hustler. And yes, from high school we used to be rappers. Actually, even I used to be a rapper. Then
just over barapo.
Yeah, just over but
take your BT.
Take so we linked up again after school about 4 years ago. Okay. We've been doing business together. We do business together. And actually Zan pushed me so much. So yeah.
Tukanyumuzi cipher ze twakolanga mu high school.
High school.
Kati business gwali okola business chi Hustle Chief.
Nange naliko artist manager.
Later?
Yes.
What managing guy?
I had a short stint with Caesar Bafana. I managed some artists in jeans.
Caesar Bafana before manager Roger?
No, after.
After manager Roger?
Yes. Hey. But we fell out like in 2 weeks. Man, yeah, our artists sometimes they're bigger than the managers.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't even want to talk about that, you know, because I always leave them to shine. That's why I don't fight. That's why even when the artists go, I don't fight them.
Yes.
I let them shine because at the end of the day, when you're boss.
So kati muze mweyanjulire nsi the executives, how do you want the world and you know the Ugandans to perceive you?
Okay, we're introducing a high class of artists in a way that even when you see our photographs, they're not the usual. We don't want to swag. Yeah, even the music we're gonna sing, what we're doing. We have an EP, an album.
Okay.
It's called Hustle Music.
Fully produced.
The songs are ready, all of them.
Okay.
But we want to release one, maybe 2 singles, then we can release the album. We're looking at a corporate kind of artist.
Which we have been missing. In the industry, we've had Kenneth Mugabe, we've had Lilian Babazi,
yes, but ours,
we've had Juliana, we've had, I don't know, the list is endless.
Ours is corporate, but we still want it to vibe. We want music to play in the club. But guys,
abambadde amasuuti nga bakubye ebikalu naye nga bazina bend over.
Exactly. Classic kind of bend over, not just any bend over.
Classic type.
But then you can groove.
Abayimbi bambadde mu managing amulowooza bawulira batya. I was talking to a producer just a couple of weeks ago, and I was, you know, sharing some ideas. Nangamba, no wavaayo muyimbi omupya kati is the worst competitor to them because they to see birungi ate kati obegasse kukati ate mu mbadde bamanyi mubamanyi mumbadde muleta blade ku zi radio station ate kati mukiyingiddemu eki
ekyo kibalekedde bakirowoozeeko.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
As a chief, is not always in the country, and myself, because of this COVID period, I think we had too much time to research the number.
I'm always abroad. We are always abroad.
so kati just mwase
But we mean business.
nemugenda lwawo
We
mmwe
have an album of
you decided to sing because of COVID.
No.
That's what I mean.
Walai temugenda
No,
lwawo
no.
kati
But we
COVID
had too much time on our hands. That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
Because I'm often very busy.
Always busy.
Those who have interacted with me have realized it's very, very hard to find me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your social media platforms, and then we dig right into the red seat before we go into that.
We have the executives UG for Facebook and Twitter, and then for Instagram we use executives UG without the.
Well, wow.
Yep.
They have two songs. One is Tonjagala that's playing for you in the background. There's another one called Pillow What?
Pillow Talk. Let me say something about that.
Kabachala.
Actually, that song is not it out. But because we're in the biggest radio station,
Yeah, man.
that's why we want them to listen.
We don't
to
want
that.
to think we are one hit wonder.
Yeah, we want to show them that Jay-Z.
Banange mwewozaako.
Sikwe wozako tukakasa.
Galugane mu red seat. Good afternoon to you. I have Chief Boss. Chief
Hustle Chief.
have Hustle Chief, sorry.
Hustle
Have
King.
Hustle Chief, Hustle King okuva mu executives. These are very honorable men. Badde bamanaging abayimbi. Ne bagamba kati byekwatire. And then of course I also have the beautiful Kosi. How are you?
I'm good.
Obalaba Kosi naye nno yamanagingako ku bayimbi gwe mulabaawo. She's been through
Oh.
thick and thin, hosting nights in different. Weyogereko mami.
Naye Henry nasimanaginga muyimbi.
Mwogere gwa managing.
Look at
Maybe na managinga kwe.
Yesterday, actually the other day, ab'eddwaliro lya IHK bafulumya International Hospital Kampala bafulumya ekirango nga balanga omu ku bakozi baabwe. She was called Viola, the late Violet Kakai. She passed on, unfortunately. Yali amaze ebbanga lya myaka 10 ng'akola nabo. And the reason why she died is alleged because omusajja yamutematema n'embazzi. She was cut in 2 pieces with an axe by her husband in the presence of her children. Now, I think less than a month or like 2-3 weeks ago, there's a video that was trending on internet. Mwakalaba.
Yeah.
Nga guy akute sima recording mukazi we nga ali ku motoka ajasa yasa. You saw that video?
Yeah, we saw it. So it was a Kuruga, right?
It was a Kuruga. What came into your mind when you saw that video? Nga omusajja agamba omwana nti your mother is crazy. You know?
First of all, I'd like to commend that man. He's a real man. Let me tell you why. A common man wouldn't have responded that way. Would have at least tried to push her away from the car. But the gentleman said, relaxed and waited. Later,
Kubalabika yali alina ssente nga kakuruga tekamuluma.
no.
If it was your car,
Yeah.
wali okola ki?
Mukyala ndimugyewo.
Mu ngeri ki? Omugyawo osika matu?
Musitula.
Oba obuso.
Musitula ne mutwala mu kisenge.
Omusula n'omutwala mu
Yeah.
kisenge.
And you know, I think that guy is also experienced in marriage. Because, you know, marriage, from the things I've had, marriage is not that easy, you know. Women are not easy to deal with.
Is that true?
I'll be
Kosi?
frank. She's here.
But
They're
I'm
very
not
emotional.
married, so.
I know, but you're a woman.
I think engeri gye mututreatingamu si ey'enjawulo nnyo, relationship ne marriage si byanjawulo nnyo naye tugezaako okubeera abalungi naye namwe ne mutulemerera.
So women are not easy.
Yeah.
For me,
it is
emboozi
that.
taata.
So, it takes a whole lot of emotional control. Experience mu kintu kino obutareacting.
Okay.
I'm sure if you set a question out there,
Yeah.
at least 70 or 80% of the men would react by pulling her away. Some would even slap her. You get it? Of course, I'm not advising people
Yes.
to do. I'm not advising people to be violent in relationships, but I want to like first comment that guy. Then secondly, that was uncalled for.
By the woman.
Yeah, whatever the guy did, she should have talked to him at least. You know. I got the background of the story.
Nki ekyabaawo.
Apparently, the man slept with her best friend, something like that.
Yeah, man.
But that's a two-way thing, you know.
How? Again, I'm mad. So yes,
it's a two-way thing, you know. By the time the best friend also accepted, then he should have attacked both of them. Or if he felt so cheated, she would have
best friend of a man.
Henry, wabanga yawuliranga alumidwa nnyo musajja yandulese
n'ava usikwasa ya samotoka
nikato abaana bato bakopa buli kibalaba
that is
omwana okiyalaba agenda bira violent God forbid omwana ayinza ofuuka violent kuba yalabako mama akikola otegera
because we've known the reason now. You have him, he sleeps with your best friend, nokola kino no yate motoka.
I can't. I think wabera wensonga emuletedde okwebaka ne friend wange maybe gyononyerezaako tosiika Henry
mpulira
kambabulireko waliwo ebintu ebitono nnyo ebituletera okuva mu relationships zaffe ate nga twandibadde nga tetubiwa nnyo makulu good enough okirabye nti yeebase ne mukwano gwo naye byakola nga tolaba bye bingi kati bw'oba okirabye ekyo
emikwano gy'otamanyi emirala gye mingi.
Yes. Kati ekyo bw'oba okirabye I think wandinoonyereza kiki kyavudde ku ki ye gwe si gwe asembereza bbaawo emikwano gyo nnyo oba n'omanya nti
n'otandika okwega emikwano gyo.
Yes. Naye tikindi ekyo lokwawukana ne bbaawo
noonyayo ne tugiraba oba nagyo gyereta in one way or the other. Let me get what you say, Hustle Chief.
Me, what I can say after watching that video, I just know some people are not compatible. Some people, yeah, some people to be na boninga toli suppose be na naye. Kuwera omuntu go suppose be na naye is your friend. When na nachogera ko bogezi. You shouldn't get violent. Eranzo mukazi, the moment you get to that level, chitegeza tetuli metibera fena.
Mwina abana already. When do you know if
yeah, sometimes we realize so late.
But sometimes you see they keep in so much. Nebabitereka until one day when it's ngachisuse and it explodes. It explodes like a volcano.
Maybe by the time she found out, he had already nga yali amusonyiwa ddanga akoze bingi
ng'akoze ekimu ate osanga oyo yayasa n'ekkuruga n'amaana asigala n'agenda n'afumba n'essapu
kisoboka
naye Henry omanye nti obwo obusungu bubeerawo just a few minutes n'olowooza naye kiki kyenkoze kino kibadde kisaana ate n'osanga nga wamaze okukikola.
The man who killed Violet n'amutemaatema n'akabazi in front of her children. The bottom line is, in relationships, you'll have fights here and there. You won't pick each other's calls. But how do you live peacefully? Nemono mobusungu. That's what I think that's the question.
Yeah, that's a big question.
Can't andike now. You're married?
What can I say?
You are a Muzini. Say you're a Muzini.
I have kids.
You have children.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me explain one thing. Women are very emotional. The earlier realize that, the better. The earlier realize that women are very emotional, the better.
Yes.
But the chenkola, when I'm mad, vow. Like, actually, for me, I don't even respond to. You can send me 1,000 messages because I want to go oyomba. Because we're sending into funganzidam. Kubanga the moment I respond kuna kulwana otegera it's the same thing yogera nkwana
into for gitegero otango ino busungu
okay kati lese wumvuma ninda ko bokakanye nzamba ayo okay walidde ngamba ya ali obina bino walidde
nkubuza nti walidde ngo badde tonzira muddalada
awo nja kuddamu
kisoboka ngamba hai
ngawo gambye the busungu is just for a moment otegera Ujja kukakana within 1 hour ongambe obirenga oli guilty odemo ongambe are you okay nja kuddamu
nebibimba bikkato kimanyi abera
wo kubanga the moment I blaze and you also blaze tugenda Rwanda you're going to fight, trust me. The reason why people fight and abachala balina obuzibu. I'm not blaming women strictly.
You're really blaming
them. No. I'm going to blame men also.
Okay.
Not because of that. Abachala, bakola ki? Can I say bajoga? Bajoga nyo like bakusindikiriza. You get it?
Provocative.
Very provocative. I'm trying to look for the Uganda word. So unless you know how to hold back, unless you know how to walk away, every day.
True.
Wow.
Hustle Chief.
Yes, man.
Let me hear what you say. You're married.
I have a daughter. I'm a baby daddy.
Okay.
So like I said earlier, abachala bano nga bayagambye like that man Wakuruga. Gwe olabanga yata awanise nnyo nga yekyaze nnyo ate gwe inako kakkana. Okitegera. Kinaisa compatibility. Nto gwe inako kakkana. Wabanga yali mu nsobi gwate kakkana obera musiru. That's how you can manage women.
Here's the challenge. Abasajja mbamanya, there's what we call ego. You're a man and you want to feel and show that you're authoritative. Okay, waka.
There's something Hazokin taught me. Omani yasoko kufuna abana.
Okay.
Yangamba omukyala oya abakuzalira abana. Gwe always be the full gwabakakana always.
But for how long? This is
forever.
This is the problem with most now new generation.
Forever.
Let me be frank with you, forever.
Ebitiba byo obolia.
Olaba akabazi wekavirayo. I'm not saying it as a good thing, but by the time that man wajirayo mbazi, he has been pushed beyond.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Wekavirayo.
We're not saying that
he's forever and ever has reached the end.
Yes. Olaba omukyala kasakuzalira. Literally they become the boss.
Checho.
Ekitiibwa kyali at the beginning baku dilidalinga. Buli muntu azala baba kyasobola. At the end of the day you'll know her forever. When you break up, you'll go and check on the kid forever.
There are men that have walked away from marriages.
Those are not men. Those are not men enough.
No, listen. At the end of the day, we all want to be happy. The reason you wake up one day and look at a beautiful woman and you're like, "Hey, can we share life?" You want to be happy with her.
But
why would I be unhappy forever?
I am not saying they should stay in the marriage, but even after you let go. You have to take care of your kids.
The relationship stays with the kids.
Yeah. So let me give you an example. I had to live with my kids, but they love me more than they love their mother. I can see them once in 3 months.
What's wrong with
But they love me because of the connection I have with them. Whenever they see me, it's a Christmas day.
Okay.
You get it? So I'm not saying you should stay there if you're unhappy, but learn to accommodate. If the day you learn to deal with women, you will deal with business, you deal with anything else. You deal with artists.
Kosi, let me hear what you have to say. Kusonga's University. Omusajja ajje mbazi. Na kutema. As a woman, nabachala bawuliriza oba amagezi ki. What do you do when you reach rock bottom? Because mukwano in any relationship muba mu ebyo biseeranga. Kiri bubi. Oli amono toyagala na mulabako. Wali okutteko obutwano ogezesa bwoti. Nga naye kyana kino wala kijambula mbwenzeeno. Because of rock bottom. Now that's what I'm talking about. As a woman, how do you handle that?
Anti kati tetujja kugezesa koyo yafudde. Naye nga oba olaba gy'olaga nga tonatuuka we bakutematema. Anti obusungu omuntu asalawo ku makya n'agamba kankutemateme, which means oba omutuuse obanga kwigamba yakukyawakyawada. I think wandibadde ng'osalawo nga bukyali nga tebanakutematema. Sandibadde nga njagaliza mufumbo okwawukana ne bbaawe naye bw'oba olabanga ekintu kigaanye kiveemu nga
abakyala babayigiriza okuguma. Abakyala baguma. These men here, you see the Hustle Chief and Hustle King, they want that kind of woman. Singa gwe yabulira n'amugamba abatoro bagamba omusajja man tebakoraki. What do they say? Omusajja tebamwanga. Like what a man says, you have to.
Anti omuntu atuusa kusa ly'okukutematema. Henry kiriza nti mwate mukyakwataganako ddala oba ogumye oba togumye aba takyabiwavalira.
Oba oguma n'olaba nga akutemera mu process y'okuguma.
There's something that we can't ignore.
Yeah.
Whatever. Wali abantu nga balina ebizibu byabwe ku mutwe. They're mentally disturbed. Kubanga ava mother yam, I can never get a man. Never.
stage tosobola
become a murderer. Check it out. Go ahead and slap her.
No,
slaps,
but it's I've seen people, but I've seen people who have been provoked
to that
extent. You know, you're like in public, mchana nakubanga kasauna jamuka kono najiba nakulangira buli kimunga bwakuyisamo nempi. Okay, you want to be a man.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, yes.
They are the worst you can do. You got 2 slaps. No, it's not. Let me tell you something. The whole world will defend you.
A slap.
1 slap, not 2 or 2. It's okay. Imagine someone came with assuming you're in public, okay, and someone came with a jaga katongo face. If you react,
personally, I think if you took off, they would say you're a man.
Yeah, that's a
yes.
Yes. Henry, that's what the society has pushed us to, but that's not the reality. But to impress the public. There's a level, no? Even exactly. And people, to be frank, will not respect you. But it just imagine, Henry,
I'm not saying I wouldn't hit back.
In public, let's have that on video.
Even myself, I wouldn't.
In public,
Muganda.
At home, MP Billy.
But then I'm kusanga in public. Nakuisamu MP.
I'll take off.
Oitamu akakumi.
Yes.
Wembere waka
MP Billy.
Olaba obuzibu buli ku bakyala bano olaba koso oyo mukuba oli olumu nazirikirawo.
By the way.
By drama. No, a drama with souls where. Drama.
Omukuba oli nazirika oba ne narolinga mutaka.
Nafuna asthma.
Internal bleeding.
No spending I'm doing another mudwali.
Let me hear what you guys say on 792102102. And the question here is, how do you live with your partner peacefully when you are not peaceful? When you are because trust me, if it hasn't happened to you, it's going to happen. At the end of the day, it's what relationships are all about. Some people intentionally go stray because of that. But how do you live peacefully? And there are even much more stories, or many stories that tutamanya zibiri nyingi. But unfortunately, these ones came through. Let me have your thoughts on 792102102. It's the Red Seat. I'm still with Hustle Chief and Hustle King. Together, they make up the duo that we are going to be calling the executives. They are managers. Watch out for them. They know the game. And then, of course, I have Kosi, baby mama, sexy mama, Sita. 792102102. Galaxy.
Sajja n'okikola kino kyesiga n'okikola buli kimu n'okizoyira n'abaana n'ekiseera tujja nga kikumanyira Henry asajja ennaku zino sibangu Henry okubeera mu bufumbo kiba mutima kufuna muntu kulaba nga akwagala kuba negufunye nga akwagala akukyawo nga tebyala kusinga ne Henry mu bufumbo ennaku zino olina kufuna omusajja nga akwagala n'omanya ng'omyeko ono ate bino by'ogamba abakazi tetukola omusajja abasajja b'ennaku zino baagala bakola Henry abakazi abatakola tebagenda omala kufuna bufumbo ennaku zino omusajja olina okuba nga alina kyakwegulako abamazi reka tulige okwekolera tulina kwesiba ku basajja eyibo bannange Henry
alinga agaa nti omukwano gugenda avaawo. Is it possible? It's not possible.
You know, and I've noticed something. I think we are both blaming each other.
But it is what it is. So what we can't avoid it. It is what it is. But what I'm looking at is when you're there, what do you do and how do you handle that? 792102102.
Mr. Henry, thanks for the show.
Welcome, Black.
Greetings to all those guys in the studio here. They call me Nicky Boy, straight out from Big Fire Entertainment Krokashiri. Zamwana ze mukazi atasobola kubeera nga tampuliriza Owate tujja kwatagana kubanga nze ndi muntu ali so cool zesobola kujja n'ofukirira ate nenkutunulira butunuzi naye onsanga nga nange nzinvuddeko one day kitegeera owa mwana nange wasikola ati nange wasobola gumikiriza ya Nicky Boy straight out from Kashiri Big Fire Entertainment Crew. Thanks for the show.
Thank you for tuning in. Quarter of over 7921022102. Good afternoon.
Thanks for the show.
Yes.
Well, that's a nice thought. Well, I really don't believe in violence and then even a revenge thing, because usually if someone, let me say Henry Omuntu wakela kumasha nakuboluji, I please beg to don't slap back, because that is usually going to disorganize everything. That's really, I really feel to, let me say, I think God where motoka. I don't really think the guy here like this, any other kind of event would have let go, cool down, because we'll call it into it, and then trust me, things are going to get out of hand, okay?
Yeah.
Now you have to just settle, and then you have to talk things through. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the show. This is Tom.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. 7921022102. Good afternoon.
Mr. Henry.
What?
Robert here. Ntinda. Naye osobola okontrolinga obusungu era omusajja olina okwemiranga omusajja obusungu olina obukontrolinga eva k'omukazi era asigala bosi omuwasizza aba bosi kyokibuziri kuba nange naliko nationwet omukazi ye buli kyaka kati mulwanyi tatereera etwako n'obudde nga saana okunkuba slap mu public ate nze mbukyamba osikubangako omukazi n'oluyino n'olumu naye mukazi nange yansindikiriza up to an extent nange nemukuba empi ya naye nga tukikolera waka tusakikolera mu public ne bambi oliye simanyi wankugambya kimisitano oliye wannange
yali yasukkawo
tulina okukontrolinga obusungu eva omusajja kibeerawo.
Okay, katuyige. Let me start off with you, Hustle King. Especially abachala. How should a woman handle a man?
Okay, it is okay to get mad. It's very okay to get mad. It's very natural for a woman to get mad. But when you're mad, think. Most women, when they get mad, they don't think. They only start thinking, I use this at home, we can never think during that time. Usually, when you I first get off. When you get away looking, I'm saying, it is like I'm saying, I'm college. Okay, I was not balaba.
Nyumba jasasula baje yazimba akajja akamenya yayingidde dda
nze nyumba actually nze nyumba yange but I still leave you when you whenever ngonyiziza I move and I go then I come back later. It's called maturity.
Onotasanka sana
at least
mulira mulaba
otegera sigamba basajja balungi nasajja wali abasajja balina ogambye
yes
wali abasajja bakambwe nnyo nga buli mukazi atenda opening up otegera wayogerako omusajja nga muzeere otegera it takes more than having that sexual organ to be a man. It takes more than paying bills to be a man. Check it out. So your manhood actually defined how mukasera ko nga bakunyiziza. Check it out.
That's when you show her and the world
that you're a man.
Wakanda man you are.
Yes.
Hustle Chief.
Yeah man.
Go mukyala oyagala akwata atyo omusajja.
Omukyala alina okusooka okukkiriza nti be bakipa baffe. Kipa omutuufu abanga maama wewaka nga maama atuzaala.
Yeah.
Omukyala alina okubeera respectful. Omukyala waba anyiza alina okubeera calm. Owulira? N'alinda naawe olina okkakkana obanga gwali mu wrong oba gwe nobeera calm. Tebalina kutulaga nti better than us oba bo banyiiga nnyo. Okitegeera? Nga Soking bw'agambye nange ndowooza ffe tulina okubeera better than them. Tulina okulaga nti tuli basajja nnyo kubanga obusajja bugumiikiriza. The most important quality of a man. Kati omukyala bw'aba anyize nnyo alina okusooka nabeera kam nakukwatanga nawe oli bulungi ne mukyogerako later. Tebalina okubeera so aggressive nga bwe bali.
Before I come to you, because Kosi is going to tell us how she wants men. Abachala. Chibagala abasajja bakole. Can you imagine? I think that's like an entire encyclopedia.
Hi Henry.
Yes.
This is Shadia from Kawempe. Today is my first day to send an audio because omulama gunkute nnyo ku mutwe and I've ever been through this.
Okay.
Yeah, because my baby dad twatuuka ku kintu ng'olabira ddala things can't work out. Omutuuka olwana n'ojjayo akambe owulira nga kikutuuse. So ekyo hope that chick in the studio kyayogedde ekintu oba okiraba nti gye kikutwala si walungi. So olina okukola ki okukirwanirira olabe nga okijjawo. So me I just had to leave ngende moving on my new life because otuukira okugjayo akambe nga n'omwana ali awo owulira nawe kikutuuse newoba gwali mu nsobi kasita mutuuka ku eyo extent kite buti. But that guy owa eratemye omukazi kyakoze tekiriyo. It's not a good thing bana.
It isn't.
Ekintu no. Kiba kibi nnyo mu maaso g'abaana. Seriously.
I know.
Yali madara omutima mubi nnyo ogwo.
I was going to say sometimes they are pushed, but there's no excuse for you okukwata akambe oba ejjambiya n'otematema omuntu. Kosi katukigale. On behalf of the women, the men, tell them, mwagala mukwatibwe mutya. What should men do to avoid such situations?
By the way, on my side, omuntu yandibadde nga mukwano gwo. Omuntu nga mukwano gwo most of the time weewala nnyo okumuwulumya. Ne bw'oba omulumiza ogezaako nnyo okuzaawo embeera nga like oyagala muvemu ekyo ekintu ekyenzikiza kye mwayingiddemu. So omuntu nga muwuliziganya mugezaako naye apart of that tuyiga okugamba ekigambo sorry. Muno bw'omugamba sorry n'obuba nga
ng'ani akyogera omukyala omusajja
anyone nawe osobya nange ensobya. But on my side nze ne bwe mba nga siri mu nsobi ngamba sorry kubanga ekigambo okulumizibwa si kirungi mu bantu ababiri abaagalana. So tuyiga okwegendereza mu relationships ezaffe.
There are situations where yes, you have attachments with that particular person and you feel like you are bound. But my friend, you can just go as far, but do not overdo it. Like the way like Hustle King said, leave. Have a peace of mind. If you have children, you can save children. If it's a family thing, you can always find a way around it. But we're making a show and if you're in a relationship and there's no happiness, don't stay in that relationship. You're going to emotionally hurt yourself. You might actually even physically hurt yourself. And if you're emotionally unstable, you cannot be financially stable. That's what I tell you.